So putting that law of attraction in force, we have attracted our speaker this morning, and it is my great honor to tell you a little bit about her. So, Rebecca B. was born and raised in northern Minnesota. She married a G.B. when she was 21 and began life as a corporate wife. Over the next 30 years, DuPont Corporation moved their families 15 times across the globe, from Wilmington, Delaware to Shanghai and the Asian Pacific. During those years, Rebecca raised 2 children and served as a volunteer on school boards at a large children's hospital, where she offered support among critical ill children, their families, staff, and social workers. In 2009, Adit retired and they moved to Indian Wells. He is now working in green startup companies, building facilities and staffing, and still traveling globally. Rebecca began attending Joe Harper's CSL Palm Desert, taking classes, teaching meditation, and founding and co-leading the women's group Soul Sisters. While attending with a workshop with Dr. Kathy Hearn, Rebecca felt a calling to Seaside CSL in Encinitas, where she finished her practitioner training and became a licensed professional practitioner. Rebecca is now enrolled in ministerial school. She's an active volunteer at Seaside at Catch the Spirit bookstore and leads the Compassionate Care Congregation Group, Connection Group. Her strong belief in each new change of her life is whatever God guides, God provides. So please welcome our awesome speaker this morning, Rebecca B.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me. I'm really, really touched with the beautiful service that you've had here this morning and how welcoming your community is. I'm a senior in the Holmes Institute in San Diego, and I have to say I've been to a few centers on a Sunday morning to speak, and you guys don't realize how well organized you are. Allison has put this together beautifully, and you're just a very, the energy, the warmth, and the love and the caring that is in this room is amazing. So I thank each one of you for offering that to me as I stand before you. My talk title this morning is Prosperity is Ever Present. So can I ask you, did anyone in this room use electricity this morning? Yeah. You could just raise your hand? Okay, good, all right. So when you turn on that switch, was there any doubt in your mind that the lights are going to come on? It's always there. It's always available, right? Do you know how it works? Do you need to know how it works? What we know is it's always there, always available, and we just use it. Well, what if I told you, just like the current of electricity, there is a current of prosperity. And all it's doing is waiting for you to connect to it. You don't really have to know how it works. You just have to use it. I like to quote from Charles Fillmore, the founder of Unity Churches. This quote I feel like I would love to share with you. I am the rich child of a loving Father. I look to God for my supply and guidance. I connect to my ever-present prosperity. Our Father is always here, and He's constantly giving us what we will acknowledge and accept and in law. We can take our inheritance and divorce ourselves from the consciousness, but we will suffer the results, for then we do not do things in divine wisdom or divine order. And when we don't follow divine order, there's a famine or a state of lack in our lives. You know, in science of mind, we're all revealers of the truth of our divinity, the gifts of our prosperity, love, joy, harmony, and abundance of every kind. It's always there, just waiting for us to invite it in. So I have a beautiful old fable I'd like to share with you. And remember, it's an old fable. Okay, so the language might be a little different. A woman came out of her house and she saw 3 old men with long white beards sitting in her front yard. She didn't recognize them, but she said to them, "I don't think I know you, but you must be hungry. Please come in and have something to eat." And one of them said to her, "Is the man of the house home?" "No," she said, "he's out." "Then we cannot come in," they replied. In the evening, when her husband came home, she told him what had happened. "Well, go and tell him I'm home and tell him to come in," he said. The woman went out and invited the man in. "We don't go into a house together," they replied. "What? Why is that?" she asked. And one of the old men explained, "His name is wealth. His name is success. And I am love. Please go into the house and ask your husband which one of us he'd like to come in. Discuss it carefully and then come back." The woman went in and told her husband what they had said. Her husband was really excited. Actually, you might say he was overjoyed. "How nice. Well, since we can choose any of them, let's choose wealth. Let's let him come in and fill our home with wealth." And his wife said, "Oh, you know, dear, I'm not sure that that's the one we should choose. Why don't we invite in success?" Now, their daughter-in-law was in the other part of the house, but she heard the conversation. And she jumped up and she said, "I think we should invite in love." So they all talked it over and decided, yes, they really wanted their home to be filled with love. The woman went out and asked the 3 men, "Which one of you is love? Please come in and be our guest." Love got up and started walking towards the house. And then the other 2 men got up and followed him. And the woman was so surprised. She looked at them in a kind of startled way and said, "I only invited in love." You can imagine what's going through her mind. Now we could have all 3, but I've only invited in love. Why are you guys coming in? And the old men replied together, "If you had invited in wealth or success, the other 2 of us would have stayed out. But since you invited in love, wherever he goes, we go with him. Wherever there is love, there is also wealth and success." So I ask you, sitting in your front yard, are there 3 men with long white beards waiting for you to invite them in? And have you received from this story that all you have to do is invite in love and success and wealth will come in with them? I'd like to share with you a prosperity affirmation written by our beloved founder, Ernest Holmes. "Divine abundance is forever manifesting in my affairs. Today I expect every good thing to come to me, for I know that divine abundance is forever manifesting in my affairs. I keep my whole mind in thought and expectations, open to new experience, to happier events, to a more complete self-expression. Everything that belongs to Spirit, I accept. Everything that partakes of the nature of divine reality, I claim as my own. I identify with success. I prosper in everything I do. And I give thanks for the good now flowing into my life. I gladly share it with others. The more I give, the more I receive. I experience a deeper consciousness of peace and security, for I know that I am the embrace of a warm, loving presence, forever seeking an outlet for me. My cup runneth over. I exist in limitless possibility. Okay, we've now invited them into our lives. They've all been waiting for us: love, success, and health. We just now acknowledge them together as a community and invited them into our homes, our lives, and our center. So now we are asked to live from a place of expectancy. Did you know that expectancy speeds progress? When we live from a place of expectancy, no matter how much good you are experiencing today, more good, greater good, good and more good is going to come tomorrow. Expect to meet new friends, have new opportunities show up, have wonderful experiences at every turn in the road, and expect abundance to fill your life in all areas. I invite you to try this magic of expectancy with me, because if you do, you will soon discover the dramatic side of life that gives full vent to constructive feeling. You know, in the science of mind, we work in the head, and now we bring it into our hearts with feeling. We allow it into our lives. We know how our lives feel as we are enriched from a life of expectancy, knowing that good and more good is ours. It's ours right now in this moment. You know, Ernest Holmes was always famous for saying, change your thinking, change your life. And as you change your thinking and change your life, think about how it feels in your body, how good it feels, how the smallest change in thinking can make everything different. I ask you to please ask the currency of prosperity into your lives with unqualified acceptance. And know that our prayers that ask for that are being answered right now, right here, in this moment. Because we know that it is immediate. Demonstration is an object manifestation which takes place as a result of conscious inner awareness. Demonstration is the result of correct thought. Through the mental and spiritual activity of thought, directed towards a definite end, we bring about greater good, a more abundant life, a better condition than existed before. This is what demonstration is. We can demonstrate at the level of our ability to know. And our treatments lead to the demonstration. But it's not for the purpose of making something happen. Treatment and demonstration come through an avenue within ourselves, allowing things to happen, expecting them, knowing they're there, and being willing to accept them. Because they're always there. We just have to invite them in. You know, I think oftentimes we forget what unique expressions of the divine we are. And what is ours by birthright. It's all here waiting for us. All we have to do is claim it. So this morning, I want to be a defining example of a story that the Dean of the Holmes Institute shared with me. She said, Rebecca, everybody lives in a box. And the directions are on the back side of the box. So she said, we need someone to come in who can read the directions on the back of the box. And this morning, I hope that I've been able to read the directions on the back of your box for you. And that you know that you are ever guided. Prosperity is ever present for you in your life. And just like electricity, you don't have to know how it works. You just have to know it's there and be willing to use it. Understand it, allow it, accept it, and turn on the switch. And now, if I could get you all to join me in prayer, please. So it is with deep knowing that there is one source of good in the universe, and that source is God. God is timeless, changeless, and ever-present. God is all courage and wisdom. God is the all in all. I affirm my oneness with infinite intelligence. Spirit moves through me, as me. I am the voice of truth. And there is one life, and that life is God's life. And that life is my life now. That life is perfect. And what I know for me, I know for each person within the sound of my voice. Each is a unique expression of the divine. Perfect body, perfect mind, perfect health, perfect right loving relationships, perfect career. I know in this moment, each person here is connected to the divine in many avenues. And those avenues bring a life of greater expression, greater knowing, greater prosperity. For we live from a place of expectancy. The expectancy that good and more good and ever-increasing good is ours, right here, right now, and in this moment. We invite it in, we welcome it, and we are uplifted and blessed. And we allow this to go out into the world, into our community, uplifting those who are in our world. And we live from a place of divinity. I am so grateful for this knowing. I am so grateful for each person who answered the call to be present this morning, for this great reminder. For the voice of truth is here to remind you who and what you are, and to remind you that in each moment, prosperity is ever present. I know that this community changes lives, and I am so thankful for the opportunity to be of service. So in this perfect moment in time, I release my word into the law of mind, knowing it is already done. And so it is.